GSX from Montreal. Pretty excited to be part of the GC Blockchain Hackathon. Our project primarily revolves around global drug supply chain theme, but it also overlaps with the verifiable organization networks. As the Canadian legal cannabis industry takes form, commercial activities begin to flow through more and more channels. GSX is a permission consortium network that will allow licensed producers, retailers, and regulators and other cannabis industry stakeholders to communicate, interoperate, and transfer assets and value through the Canadian cannabis ecosystem. As per a recent study by Deloitte, the cannabis industry is expected to be a $22.6 billion industry within a few years. So, why GSX? We go beyond regulation, provide powerful industry insights, pioneer new industry standards that are designed for compliance. So by leveraging the potentials of blockchain distributed ledger technology, Greenstream provides three key solutions. Supply chain data integrity to ensure compliance, auditing, traceability, and transparency. Payments and settlement that provide near to instant payment and settlement, cheaper and fully digitally and secure. And self-sovereign identity. Your own identity, let's not worry about ID hacks. By leveraging the potentials of blockchain distributed ledger technology, we provide supply chain integrity through immutable ledger and asset tracking through seed to sale. Greenstream prevents exfiltration of illicit foods into legal supply channels and provides a fully compliant, regulated auditing and recording solution for the regulators. We also have a payments and settlement engine. Through a closed token ecosystem and smart contracts, along with a settlement and accounting engine, Greenstream aims to enable near instant digital payment and settlement for actors in a Canadian ecosystem, providing cheaper and faster digital payments. With self-sovereign identity, we're leveraging platforms like Sovereign and Hyperledger Indy and collaborating with industry projects like the Vaughan Network in BC. Greenstream aims to allow Canadians to purchase cannabis without exposing their physical identity cards, thereby preventing identity fraud. Through verifiable claims, we also allow interprovincial regulations regarding daily or weekly allowances and similar restrictions to be performed digitally. Our key stakeholders, regulators, distributors, consumers, government agencies, and of course, licensed producers, dispensaries, software providers, and financial institutions. We use some of the bleeding edge technology stacks from the Hyperledger Foundation.
For this hackathon, we present the following workflow. Whenever a dispensary want to issue an order for X amount of cannabis products, before issuing the order, by using our system, the identity of an LP is verified by using a GSX ID network through a verifiable claim model. Whenever the claim is passed, the order is issued, and at the license producer's end, the identity of distributor is also again verified, and when the claim is passed, both these transactions form an escrow contract backed up by assets and payments funds. Through the GSX supply chain integrity network, the license producers move the assets to the distributor, which can be tracked and traced through the entire supply chain. Once the assets are moved to the distributor, the dispensary moves the funds through smart contracts to the license producers.
Is the wallet order form, and we can see a company that's been registered from the Vaughan Network with a wallet balance of 32,000 tokens is now going to choose a producer, a product type, and an amount for a product. Now, when the order is placed, before the tokens are actually transferred, it's verifying the status of the permits that are registered on the Vaughan Network. And that includes any business permits or licenses. And at the same time, it checks for the supply chain integrity of the products. And as we can see, the transaction has been successfully completed. We can see here that the token balance is 28,600. And that's just to show you a little bit of the tech here. We have the Vaughan Network, which we have registered the companies. We have our own instance running. We're using Hyperledger Composer for the supply chain network. And we have Hyperledger Burrow